Welcome to Pharmacist Michael's Happy Healthy Living channel, where you will learn how to improve your life, one video at a time.
Okay guys, Pharmacist Michael here. So today I am going to do some meal prep for breakfast smoothies. Obviously you can drink these anytime you want, but I'm going to take all of the dry ingredients and the spices and I'm going to put them in a Ziploc bag and freeze them. And basically you can freeze pretty much everything, but in this case I'm only going to freeze the greens, the spices, the protein powder, and the fruits and vegetables if I have any, okay? So if you wanted to, you could take the milk and put them in ice cube trays and freeze them too. If you wanted everything ready for you, you can also do that with peanut butter. But right now, I'm just going to make pre-packed smoothies, stick them in the freezer so when I get up in the morning, I can just throw them in the blender, add some almond milk, off I go. So what you're gonna need for this one that I'm doing now is some frozen strawberries, about a cup of those. For each one, you're gonna need 1 banana, about a tablespoon of flaxseed, and beets. So these are fresh beets. I am going to peel the bulbs, quarter them, and throw them in a bag. So there's 3 beets here. I'm gonna make 3 bags, okay, just for now. You could obviously make a lot more if you wanted to. The thing that I wanna explain to you that's very important is don't ever throw beet greens away. These are wonderful in salads. They're a lot sweeter and more tender than kale would be, and they really do have a ton of nutrients. I'm gonna throw them in the bags with the smoothies. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do here. And then, the only other thing we really need is some protein powder. Right now I use Quest, but I am going to introduce you to a different kind of protein powder that is fully plant-based. I have some on order, it will be coming, and I think you guys will like it. It's a little more expensive, but super good for you. And then all we need to add at the end is some good almond milk. You can use regular milk if you want, any kind of milk, coconut milk, and then some honey. Honey for sweetening. Now, I like to use local honey that's unfiltered, organic. This is super good honey. If you can find somebody selling honey that has hives on the side of the road, get it from them. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so the first step here really, and the thing that's going to take me the longest time really is dealing with the beets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unwrap them. I'm going to cut the tops off. And remember, I'm going to save those tops. So I'm just going to get a good knife. I'm going to cut these up. Set those aside. And as you can see, all these greens aren't created equal. So I'm going to try to make them equal when I put them in the bags. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this beet and I'm going to peel it. And then I'm going to cut it into quarters. Try not to cut myself. If you don't like them, that's okay, because you won't be able to taste them really. And out of everything that you can cook, beets are definitely one of the healthiest. Okay, I'm almost done with the first one. See how easy that is? And the good thing is, you can make these ahead. So I'm just going to cut this in half and then in quarters. You're going to get some beets on your fingers. That's just the way it is. Then I open my storage bags. Just a regular gallon storage bag. And then I'm going to write red smoothie on here. Red smoothie 2523. I'm going to put my beets in there. About a third of these greens. Or close to that much. That's probably all I really need. And then I'm going to add a cup of strawberries. I normally wouldn't measure these, but since you're here, I'm going to. Probably plenty. So I got my beets, I got my strawberries. I'm going to cut up a banana. Peel it first, of course. I'm going to throw it in there. I'm going to add a tablespoon of flax meal to this. So right there you see it. A tablespoon of that goes in. And normally I would try to put the dry ingredients in the bottom, but I don't know that it matters that much really. And the last step is a scoop of my Quest protein powder. It's going to go in here. And then what I'm going to do, so that's all. That's it. There it is. It's going to go in the freezer. I'm going to push all the air out of that. And when I make it, I just need to probably add, depending on how thick you want your smoothies, maybe a cup or 3/4 of a cup of almond milk or coconut milk is what I would prefer. I mean, you could use regular milk, like I said before. You could use yogurt if you wanted to. And add a little bit of honey for flavoring. And you could make these ahead, and then you got smoothies all week. There it is. Super easy. Okay guys, I'm going to make one of these smoothies for you just so you can see what they look like when they're done. So my milk's already in there. I'm going to add the banana to that. My greens, my beet greens. Actually, you know what? I think I want to cut that hard part off the top, put that in here. And the thing about beets, guys, too, is remember this betaine that gets on your fingers is a nitrate. There's a lot of nitrates in here, which will help with your blood flow. And it can actually decrease your blood pressure, believe it or not. So beets are very healthy for you. Add my flaxseed meal to that. Flaxseed is also very, very healthy for you. The biggest problem with beets is they make a mess, right? I'm gonna add some honey to this. This is a brand new bottle I just bought yesterday, so I need to open it up. I'm gonna add a little bit of honey to that. And just to taste, you know, I don't like to add extra sugar, but honey is actually healthy for you. So if you get the right kind, don't buy the cheap stuff in the store that's all fake. Don't do that, guys. Make sure that you get good quality honey. Tastes better, way better for you. And now what I'm going to do is could also add ice to this, but since we're adding frozen strawberries, we don't really need to do that. I'm gonna throw those in there. And I said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. Vitamixes are worth the money. I know they're expensive, guys, but there's a big difference between a Vitamix and a regular everyday blender. They're not even close to the same. Come on. So I am going to show you what this looks like when it's done. I'm going to use my hand because I don't have any idea what she did with it. I think it'll be okay. Let's see. Pretty too. You know what, guys? I forgot the protein powder. Can't do it without protein powder. Again, we need that in there, so let's add that. So worried about trying to find the top to the blender that I forgot one of the best ingredients to that. Okay, like I said before, super healthy. I doubt if I'll even be able to taste the beets in this. Okay, there we go. Isn't it pretty? It's good. Tastes a little bit of the beet, but it's good, it's sweet, and it's super healthy. I highly recommend this one. If you know someone who you think would benefit from this idea, please send this video to them. Please give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. I will be making more smoothies in the future for you guys, so keep tuning in. I'm Pharmacist Michael. Be happy and be healthy.